So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury and this is Jim Beglin.
Hi Peter, it's great to be here.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. There's the whistle. So, Jim, who would you identify as the key man in this fixture?
Yeah, Marc-Andre ter Stegen. He's got everything you'd want from a top-level keeper. Great shot-stopping, but also a very cool head and a good organiser. What's more, he's very happy to play sweeper-keeper behind that defence, mopping up loose balls before picking a pass and get his team on the front foot again.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. He's being urged to shoot. Trossard's cross. Ter Stegen claims it. Safe hands. Gabriel. Now it's Eze. Zubimendi just eases him off the ball. Now it's Rashford. Trossard knocks it into space, and he's in on goal, and a chance! De Jong. Anything, Jim, to pick out of these early exchanges?
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must...
He's having a shot! Goal! Arsenal! So smooth, a signature finish.
It was wonderful vision to see the movement ahead, and how about the weight of that pass? Ideal.
I doubt very much that this was in the script. And they're not going to make any further progress now. Eze. Rafinha. Saliba. Arsenal finding their passes. Arsenal have reclaimed it. Cross flung in towards the middle.
Oh, how that cross missed everyone is an absolute mystery to me. It warranted a finishing touch. Barcelona are really in a position where patience and prudence will serve them best. Time's on their side.
Rafinha, he's in a great position here. Rashford.
Oh, really well played.
Balde receives it in a wide position. Gavi. Trossard.
It's a decent chance to counter-attack.
Eze is offering some sort of an apology there.
He made it look a bit predictable.
Now it's Rashford. De Jong. Now, what about a counter-attack? Calafiori. And Gabriel. Opts for safety. And it's Eze. And it's Zubimendi. Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Saliba. And Gabriel. And it's Rice. Trossard looking to add to his goal. That's a good intervention. That was what he had to make in the face of danger that was growing. Now it's Rafinha. He has found a way through. Saliba. Rice, who's set up one goal so far. Aimed beyond the defence. But it is clear to see that he is not at all happy with that.
Well, that's down to...
Takes a shot! He's scored! 2 up now, and they are cruising. Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
What about the pass, Peter? It was played so intelligently and he picked out the perfect target.
So that's 2 now without reply.
The turning of the screw comes to mind, Peter. They've got them where they want them.
And that's been intercepted.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
Time perhaps for one last twist before half-time. Zubimendi, played out wide.
Well, the moans and groans from the stands now are very audible.
Now it's Gavi. Now it's Rafinha. He's found a way through. Rice. Trossard. Well seen. Saw that coming.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bernal. Now it's Rashford. Played out to the left flank. Rafinha.
Habrá 1 minuto de descuento.
Calafiori. Trossard. That ball looks a good one. No, that's been intercepted. Referee's had a look, and he's blown his whistle for half-time. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Barcelona really should be thinking about killing this off early in the second half, Peter. The boss will be demanding the same level of intensity from his team, so I'd expect to see the same positive intent after the break, the same purpose again.
Here we go again then.
I think it'll be fascinating to see how they're going to change their approach here. They have to go for it and try and pull one back, but they also have to be aware that going 3 down will probably seal their fate.
Trossard. Oh, he's going to be disappointed with that. Gavi. Strong challenge. That could leave a mark. Saliba. Gabriel. For Rice. Trossard. And he welcomes it in. Well, they've got it again. Now Saliba. Gabriel. Arsenal looking to pass their way through. De Jong. Defending was strong and firm. Gabriel. Calafiori.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
Oh, nice one too, very nice. Gavi. So what can they make of this? De Jong. And it's Rashford. And he's forced to go back. And it's Rashford. Now it's Rafinha. Strokes it back. Oh, well played. Plenty of numbers back. Trossard. That's Eze. Timber. Well, that is not the best ball, and he offers an apologetic look.
Encouraged the pass with an intelligent run, but the pass just lacked pace.
Oh, no joy this time. Yamal. De Jong. Lovely pass, but can he get there?
Arsenal have really been terrific at snuffing out the threat. Now for something different.
Gabriel. Calafiori. For Rice. Zubimendi. Zubimendi. Out towards the flank. Oh, easy pickings there. Played back in. Balde. Rafinha.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Timber. Now Saliba looks to the other side. Calafiori. He ran himself into trouble there. Free kick given away.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
We have got changes here from both sides, in fact. Great
Great
ball, and he's in here. And he shoots. And it's in. Truly superb. A goal of such supreme quality, composure and class.
I was impressed with both the movement and the pass, both causing lots of problems for that defence.
And when the manager called on him, he was only too happy to repay that faith.
I think the manager's claiming an assist here.
This is threatening to become a really good game.
Oh, we have a very different game on our hands now, all of a sudden. This one's totally up for grabs.
And he's managed to get free. Picks out Rafinha!
Well, there's plenty to like about this approach. Get your head down, keep battling away, and eventually things might change for you.
Rafinha. And it's Balde. Gives it back. Well, that is one way to stop him. Nothing wrong with that tackle. Ball won cleanly. It's a promising position.
He looked rushed. He should have waited for some movement.
He's going for goal! He should have put that one away.
Well, for me, he seems to be playing with a lot more zest now. He does look the most likely to grab that second goal cushion.
Se va a llevar a cabo un cambio de jugadores.
Arsenal making consecutive changes here. Koundé, just 5 minutes remaining now.
I thought it was going to happen then. How many more chances can they realistically expect now?
Now it's Martinelli. Martinelli looking to penetrate. Twinkie! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
I think he's done great there, both reading it and dealing with it.
Arsenal with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. That's a foul, no two ways about it. Well, that's a booking, always looked it.
Habrá 3 minutos de descuento.
Board shows there will be 3 extra minutes. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. And he's worked it through. Madueke. Oh, what has happened here? Dani Olmo. Martinelli. Wanderi! Close, but time for no more. The whistle has gone. Barcelona perhaps feeling a little aggrieved with this final score. They clearly feel... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here, a clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and seated in the experts' hot seat is our man Jim Beglin.
Glad to be here, Peter, and I'm ready to rumble.
Well, the stage is set for a stirring showdown here, the supporters in great voice, and there's a real sense of anticipation in the air. Game on. So off we go then. Jim, you've played in games of this nature. Who can make the difference?
This guy Ferran Torres is another talented Spanish wide player, although he's done well when he's played centrally when required. I mean, very capable in possession, we all know that, but he has this real drive about him, something that makes him very good in those one-on-one situations in wider positions.
Yeah, hard to see past him. He'll be looking to put on a show, I'm certain of that. That's good running with the ball. Oh, played through for the wide man. He's found the way through. Delivered across. Header comes in! He's gone direct here. Saliba gets over and intercepts. A mixture of good defending and indecisive passing. No progress. Well timed, excellent interception. Now it's Ferran Torres. I wonder what you've seen, Jim, over the early moments of the game.
Well, neither side has really grabbed the initiative, I would say. Both must have come in with a view of not making any early mistakes. So we're seeing some conservatism here.
Trossard unable to make it happen for all his good intentions. He's a sharp little ball here. Rice. That's a lovely, neat pass. Played out wide. Timber. Barcelona are still to register a shot on target. As a matter of fact, a shot of any type. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Arsenal finding their passes. Now it's Eze. Oh, crap. And a chance! Oh, it's hit the post! And he's gone backward here. Lovely pass, but can he finish? Gavi. Nicely weighted ball. Great defending, strong and determined. And it's Zubimendi. De Jong threads one in. Looking for the run, and he's in on goal. Gavi. And here's Rashford. Yamal! Rice. Trossard. Can he get it through? Oh, well measured. He's through, now is he in? Shot at goal! De Jong. And Kubasi. More and more pressure on the ball here. Yamal. Calafiori gets a foot in here. Now it's De Jong. Valde. Oh, that's fabulous. Hangs one in. Oh, there's a probing ball. Stood up well to him there. Now it's Trossard.
A lot of space here, a real opportunity.
Yamal. This is De Jong. Yamal. Rashford, here's onto this. Aims beyond the defence. Eze cuts out the pass. Can he stop it going out? And there's no such thing as a bad time to score, but this would sure be a good time. And the pass is intercepted. De Jong puts his foot on the gas. Played into space out wide. And the shot! He is desperate to get on the score sheet, but not this time.
Barcelona really can be very happy with the way they're going about things, Peter. They'll want to capitalise on this good spell, though.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. Gavi! That's another chance! Loose ball now, and there's a chase on to retrieve it. And now a sudden chance to counter. Timber. Has a look and plays it forward. And for a moment you felt that was going somewhere, but they'll have to go again. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
And it's Rashford. And the half-time whistle goes. A decent enough half, but neither side able to get on the score sheet. Time for some fresh ideas in the second period, perhaps. So there was the first half.
Barcelona ended that first half in such a strong fashion. I think we'll just have to wait and see now if they can rekindle that drive and that determination. It's been great commitment, and that has to be maintained in the second half.
Well, after 45 minutes, it is still goalless. A change, perhaps, after half-time. So we're just settling back into this second half. 0-0, and we're at the halfway point. Now it's Eze. Rice. Trossard. Pau Kubasi kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Ferran Torres. And it's been played through. He has found the way through. Ferran Torres. The ball has bounced loose now. Zubimendi. Trossard. And it's Rice. Best part of an hour, and still no breakthrough from either side. And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
And it's Zubimendi. Yamal. Oh, super ball. Tries a shot! He was certain to score. It is an inexplicable miss.
Incredible. He had all the time in the world to pick his spot as well.
Gabriel. Rice. Passing is crisp and sharp. Well into the second half, and still there's nothing between them.
That's alert and sharp, and very well played.
Well, it just petered out. No penetration at all, having had a great deal of the ball. Yamal. Pass is coming off in quick succession here. For Rashford. And it's Rice. Eze is in a really good position out wide. Now there's a fine ball. He's shifting through the gears here. Now it's Ferran Torres. Now it's Yamal. Looking for options for movement. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Well, he was clearly disappointed with that pass.
Barcelona clearly should have gone for the easier pass.
Big chance! Sticks it away! And that is the goal we've all been yearning for. So smooth. A signature finish.
Well, it always comes down to the telling final pass, and that was a beauty.
So the first goal of the game.
Well, when the going gets tough, etc., they can still turn this round, I think.
De Jong knocks it into space. So, Jim, what are you thinking?
I think the manager's pondering his options as to whether to stick or twist Peter in view of the time remaining. He might have a tough call to make now.
Now it's Ferran Torres. Spread out to the left.
They may end up with some regret with this tactic, but you have to admire their commitment to goals.
Trossard! And that could come back to haunt them.
Trossard really wanted that, didn't he? Probably a little too much, to be honest.
two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. He's picked his way through. Yamal. Trossard. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest.
Well, the box was just so congested there, Peter. There was absolutely no space to work with.
No way through. Saliba spots it and intercepts. Barcelona still ahead by the game's only goal. Kubasi. Not too much more here than seeing out time, and time is very nearly seen out. Now that looks a decent ball. And the ball's gone astray. Barcelona moments now away from seeing this one out. Gavi has been caught there, it's a foul. And he's going to have his name taken.
Well, it was deliberate, it was cynical, and you have to understand the frustration of being denied a clear opportunity, but it had to be done.
This certainly looks appetising, well within shooting range. And this the perfect opportunity to create a cushion between them.
El dorsal 6. El dorsal 3.
Ferran Torres! Fabulous from Ferran Torres! About as smooth as it gets. And that should do it! Within sight of the finish line. A true beauty of a goal, so brilliantly executed.
Well, he made it look effortless, clearly a training ground perfectionist.
Barcelona, and the shot! And it's there! And the lead is extended still further. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Oh, that was beautifully done. They were ready to pounce.
And that will be the final act. Barcelona, just a thrill to witness here. Quick, slick, and such fun. You really would fear for... Hello and welcome one and all. The atmosphere building very nicely here. Gorgeous, gorgeous evening. The skies are clear, the noise is fervent, the atmosphere frenetic. Well, I'm Peter Drury and I'm joined in the commentary box by the familiar figure of Jim Beglin.
Thanks for that, Peter, and may I say a big hello to everyone.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. We have already started here. Threads one in. Now it's Rashford. He is through here. Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. He's got away. That's tidy. And that's been won straight back. Can he get on the end of this? And that's gone behind for a goal kick. Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
The defensive qualities of William Saliba. For me, Peter, he's someone who's shown great leadership from such a young age when starting his career in France. I see a lot of bravery and courage, and I think they're words you associate with somebody who is very good in both boxes.
Yeah, he'll certainly be leaving his mark on this game, quite possibly actually at both ends. Oh, what has happened here? Oh, he's played it in low. Eze. Well, that looks a decent ball. Pretty cagey early on from both sides. And here's Rashford. Gavi. Now it's Gavi.
Well, it seems as if the message has been issued by both managers: don't concede the opener.
It's a good spell of possession, this. Decent chance! Goal! Barcelona! Oh, one moment you're in possession, the next you're picking the ball out of your own net. That one will sting.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
So the first goal of the game.
Yeah, and just as the manager's been reminding his players, this is the time where they can't afford to let their focus slip.
Gavi makes the interception. Stood up well to him there. Eze. And that has earned a few nods of approval from the bench. And we have our very first corner. Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. And he's managed to get free. Can he get it through? Too much on it, and that is an easy claim for the keeper.
Well, he was given the time and room initially to hold on to the ball, but eventually he was squeezed that bit harder and the task became too much. I think he's got to be a little quicker in his distribution then and get others into the match.
Just coming up to the 30-minute mark. Can he finish? Oh, that's superb. Well, there's the clearance. They get a throw in. Rice. Zubimendi. Aimed beyond the defence. Oh, good read.
That was well played, well stopped.
And the two sides separated by the game's only breakthrough moment to this point. 1-0 the score. Well, they've got it again. Well, he's going to be disappointed with that. Tries to pass it through. Gavi has created one goal already. Now it's Rashford. Plays a sharp little ball here. Balde gets into a good position. Well, they've got plenty back, they can deal with that. Well, that defending is unapologetically persistent. It's almost personal, and it had to be. Eze, Rice, Arsenal finding their passes. And that's been intercepted.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Well, that pass isn't the best. And it's Eze. Now this could be a chance. He's had a shot! He's keen, determined to have his say.
Arsenal really have stepped it up now. They could have been a bit more greedy and forced the issue.
And this could be the final action of the first half. No messing about. And that'll be the final action of the first half. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking.
I thought that was a decent 45 minutes of football. Plenty of signs that both managers can take a lot of encouragement from. I would say the mood is neither overly negative nor positive. You still have to approach this like it's 0-0.
Barcelona leading 1-0 at the break. And we are back underway.
Barcelona definitely want to carry on in a similar manner, although I would exercise some caution, Peter. You wouldn't want to leave yourself open in the early minutes trying to kill this off.
Oh, he's taken it. Zubimendi. Ah, that's a fine interception. Yamal. And he's taking no chances there. Barcelona looking to pass their way through. And it's Gavi. Now looking to orchestrate a counter. He's on it, can he get away? Now it's Trossard. Now, can they get him away? Zubimendi providing an outlet on that flank.
Arsenal clearly are trying to mix things up here, keeping their opponents guessing.
Passing is crisp and sharp, and he's in on goal! Shoots! It's in! Arsenal are level! Oh, beautifully dispatched. There was no reaching that.
Just way too good, Peter. The keeper was never going to stop it.
Arsenal grab the equaliser and we're all square.
Well, I'd happily watch this every week, Peter. This is exactly what you want from a big game.
And he's looking at the referee, but the referee is shaking his head. Well, the runner's been sold a little bit short there.
They should have done a lot better there. The final ball was very poor.
No, that's been intercepted. Balde.
There's a real tenacity about their defensive play, and it's up close and personal.
Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Trossard! Oh, denied! Brilliantly!
Trossard is offering a right smile there.
Corner number 3 coming up. Keeper's dealt with that. Barcelona are looking to go forward now. And he's on his way. It's Lewandowski! That is terrific from Lewandowski. That is a gem, an absolute gem. And they've got their lead back. It is a good finish. The odds were against him. Little matter.
Such a well-worked finish. It looked like he was going to be shut down, but he thrives in situations like that.
Well, this is what we've been waiting for. De Jong. Now it's Lewandowski. Rashford. Hefty. He's been taken down and the referee has pointed at the spot. Barcelona have themselves a chance from the spot. Raya looking to stare down to unsettle the taker. What a save by David Raya! It's loose and there's a race for the ball. That pass has been well intercepted. Now it's Eze. And here's the chance to counter. And it's Zubimendi. Koundé. Yamal. And it's De Jong. Well read, nice interception. Can he latch on to this? He has found the way through. Yamal. And that's a dangerous ball. He's had it taken off him.
Barcelona clearly have been instructed to kill this off. Offence is the best form of defence.
Well seen, saw that coming.
That's great positioning, so good from him.
And it's Eze. Lovely pass, but can he get there? Ter Stegen gets his hands on it, and the danger is averted. Eze. And it's Gavi. Timber simply refused to be outdone there. Nicely weighted ball. No way through, so back it comes.
This is the time you need that pace.
And that's put paid to a promising move. And here's Rashford. Well timed, excellent interception. I think we're just about done here. And he's picked it up out wide. Timber. And it's made its way to him. Another pass just keeps it ticking over. Skillfully cut out. He is so at ease on the ball. De Jong. Quality ball. Now it's Rashford. And it's Gavi.
Habrá 2 minutos de descuento.
We are into stoppage time. And claimed it back swiftly.
They need to play this quicker in transitions like this.
Is there any support? He might not need it. Shapes to shoot! And he's really put himself on the line here. Desperate defending required here.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 10, el dorsal 6, el dorsal 4, el dorsal 42. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 20, el dorsal 7, el dorsal 15,
Oh, well played.
el dorsal 18.
And he's heaved it away. And that's that. Barcelona pull through, sometimes by hook, sometimes by crook, but that... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and providing analysis and expert opinion alongside me will be Jim Beglin.
Thanks for the intro, Peter. I've been soaking up the atmosphere and I'm really looking forward to what lies in store.
Expectations and decibels both rising fast here. Things are heating up and we'll be getting underway very soon. The action has already started. Chance here to counter. And it's Ødegaard. And he's managed to get free. Chance! Oh, the keeper's done ever so well.
Well, someone's doing his job properly, Peter, that's for sure.
And now the breakaway. Timber looking to hit the byline here. Oh, what a climb! Smashing delivery, just didn't do enough with it.
Yeah, that was really sharp. That kind of delivery can play havoc with defences.
And we have our very first corner. And a shot! Barcelona have the chance to go the other way. That was good pressing, forced the error to put an end to it before things could get even more threatening. Jim, who do you reckon is pivotal?
I think it'll be fascinating, Peter, to see what this fella Gavi's been tasked with, because he's very good at progressing the ball, recycling the ball, distributing the ball, and you'd expect him to be in a box-to-box type role. But I also like his energy, his dynamism, his...
And the shot! Goal! Barcelona! Barcelona are in front! Wonderfully smooth, smart and slick.
Just the sort of forward pass he's been looking for. Very telling.
So we have our breakthrough.
Well, I think the next 5 to 10 minutes will call for real focus, as the opposition will inevitably react.
Well, that is good. Super running, sharp movement. Came up against a defender, though, who was ever so determined. Nicely aimed pass. Eze. Arsenal applying the press here, a high press.
Yeah, we see this so often these days, but it does demand an awful lot of work rate and, of course, the discipline, because it has to be with everyone. It can't be with one or two. If that starts happening here, it'll just fall away.
Yeah, and there are so much of them, but of course the returns can be terrific.
It's the sort of situation that they'll want to capitalise on now.
Bernal. Now it's Gavi. Gabriel concedes a free kick for that.
Well, that was venomous.
And if you have just joined us, still just one goal between them. 1-0 the score. Saliba. Rice. And he's forced to go back. And it's Rice. For Rice. Bernal. Rafinha. And it's Balde. Rice. Now Ødegaard. Done delicately.
Barcelona can certainly afford to see this half out now, and
Great chance! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Rafinha. Bernal. And that's been intercepted.
that's great positioning, so good from him.
Balde looking to get on the end of this. Rafinha is sporting a guilty look after that.
Clearly is miffed, having made the run and not get picked out.
Gavi, who's set up one goal so far. Bernal. Rafinha. Now it's Martinelli. Arsenal do have a chance to counter here. And here's Rashford. Gavi. And he was alert to it. Ødegaard. Rice. And the referee brings the first half to a close. There's been no shortage of industry or intent thus far. A little inspiration and inventiveness perhaps the only things lacking. Any strong opinions on the first half?
Well, it's obvious, Peter, that this team was set up to play on the break, and their opponents pretty much played right into their hands, so no wonder they've got their tails up at half-time.
Barcelona go in at half-time with a slender one-goal lead. Real chance! Oh, and they're quick to press here, right on top of them. Oh, he had to make that, and he did make it. Araujo.
This is the time you need that pace.
Engages and forces him off the ball. And he's away. It's all a little bit desperate, but it's got the job done.
Yeah, they showed a vulnerability until the move was stifled. That'll have stirred a little concern.
De Jong. Lovely pass, but can... De Jong! It's loose, and there's a race for the ball. Gabriel. Barcelona just about have their noses in front. It is the slenderest of leads. And he cuts out the supply. Gavi. And here's the chance to counter. Now it's Rashford. Ødegaard. Well seen, saw that coming.
That was well played, well stopped.
Nicely spread. And a chance! He's got a goal! 2 up and in charge, and things are looking pretty good for them now. They forced the error and extracted the maximum punishment.
Welcome to the reality of modern football, Peter. You get pressed from the front and you have no time on the ball whatsoever. You can't afford to switch off for a moment.
Barcelona are sitting pretty, 2-0 up.
Well, with this kind of authority, Peter, why not push on and totally kill this off?
Tries to pass it through, and there's green grass ahead of him. He is through here. Decent chance! Just cruising! They are cruising! And the lead is extended still further. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, let that be a lesson to them, Peter. They have to stay focused at all times. Any lapse in concentration, voila.
Cambio de jugadores.
So the manager can make a change for the first time in the game here.
Well, Peter, I don't think there's anything tactical or injury-related here. I think it's just all about the push for a goal now.
3-0 and things are starting to look awfully cosy.
To be expected, Peter. They've gone and stepped it up, something they've been threatening to do and will continue to do by the looks of it.
It's their second corner of the game. And it's going to be another corner. Arsenal have their third corner. Got nowhere to hide after that one. And now a sudden chance to counter. Oh, that pass isn't the best. Big chance, must be! Shot at goal! Keeper's got his work done.
Barcelona really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
They've played it short. Great ball, and he's in here. Arsenal are looking to go forward now.
Well, yet another interception and a show of anticipation to be commended.
Ødegaard. Timber. Great vision. Not the most accurate pass. Calafiori might just make this. De Jong. Koundé. Oh, can he get onto this? Oh, that's a key interception. And it's Ødegaard. Can he get on the end of this? And the whistle's gone, presumably for offside.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona.
Time then for the first substitution of the game.
El dorsal 6. Serán sustituidos por el dorsal 28.
It was indecision all around. They have to do a bit better than that. Rashford really was well marshalled there because he was denied the opportunity to turn.
No, that's been intercepted. Oh, good read.
He read that really well and stopped it.
Bernal. So, what can they make of this? Can he latch on to this? He has found the way through. Rice did just about enough to come out on top there. Neither party overly willing to compromise. Valde. Saliba, defending his corner stubbornly, stood up very well to his man. Oh, that's well spotted. Rafinha. And here's Rashford. And it's Balde. Odegaard. That is good alertness. Bernal. Well read, nice interception. And he's gone backward here. And the shot! And that's it. Barcelona pretty much in utopia, imposing themselves in the manner they wanted right from the... So welcome one and all to a picturesque evening here. A clear night, all the ingredients for a showcase game that the passionate crowd demands. I'm Peter Drury, and joining me here, our expert Jim Beglin.
Thanks, Peter. Hello, everybody. Ready to see what unfolds in this one now.
Well, it looks like a big game, sounds like a big game. Everyone involved is absolutely up for it. And already we're underway here. Oh, it's a promising build-up, this. Plenty of really nice passing. Oh, well played, well sorted out. And it's Gavi.
They want to be quick here. It's breakaway time.
Oh, lovely feed. He is such a good mover. And this is Lewandowski. Oh, the movement is slick, the speed is slippery. The defence, though, able to hold on this time. Could be danger here. And the shot! Oh, the ball's run loose here. Flash, a terrific header. Back in once more.
Well played and well cleared. Arsenal would very much seem to be growing their confidence here. You can feel it.
Gavi. Oh, good-looking ball. De Jong cuts out the pass. Can he get it through? Jim, which player is best equipped for this game?
I think an awful lot's going to be asked of this fella Zubamendi here. But being such a smart player, I expect him to pass the test with flying colours. He's making up the extra centre-half at times, as well as making those deep, long runs towards the box. I think a cracking player with a very disciplined game.
Yes, they'll certainly be leaning heavily on him. Now it's Rashford. Gavi. Barcelona yet to have an attempt on goal. Eze gets into a good position. It's a mighty effort! Goal! Arsenal! Arsenal take the lead. Just so calm under pressure, and he managed to fashion a fine finish.
Yeah, he won the jostle, and it was a very good finish, and I think he'll go away feeling pretty good about that one.
Arsenal have taken the lead.
Well, this should allow them to be a bit more expansive, although they'll be wise to be cautious for now.
Now it's Rashford. He shifted it to the flank. He is through here! Chance, surely! Well, now it's a race for the ball. Gavi. De Jong tries to pass it through. And there's his chance to lead the counter. Always onto this. And that is as far as they're going to go. And it's Eze.
Barcelona really can't go chasing this game too soon. Any rash decisions now could see them lose it.
Araujo. Gavi. Now it's Lewandowski. Out to the right. Nicely aimed pass. Now it's Gavi. This might spell danger. Now, who's going to be first to this? Lewandowski is flagged offside. And it's Timber. Now it's Eze. And he was quick to react. Gavi. Now it's Rashford. This is De Jong. Looking for options for movement. Eze. He's picked his way through. Gets his head on it! And he hits the net. Two to the good, and they are purring, absolutely purring. A momentary lapse mercilessly exploited. They were absolutely lethal.
Well, a little more decisiveness on the ball and that probably wouldn't have happened, but still, it was very well played. Great pressure to force the error.
Oh, chance for a shot! Just cruising! They are cruising! They are really purring here, and they have extended their lead in the blink of an eye. Well, was he ever going to miss that? Of course he wasn't.
Yeah, keeping calm and taking a touch like that when it's all going on around you isn't always that easy, but he made it look like a doddle. Finishing it off was quite simple after that.
Arsenal find a position of real strength now.
Well, their manager seems to have them always thinking about the next goal. When's the next goal coming? They're such an entertaining watch.
And he has been fouled there. There could be trouble here. But for now, the referee is keeping his cards in his pocket.
Well, great position for a cross this, Peter. Now to get good contact on it.
He's a sharp little ball here.
Well, he got rid because he was under pressure.
And we hit half-time. Well, that was as one-sided as it gets. Only one side have shown up here, and they're just tearing it up at will.
Cambio de jugadores en el Barcelona. El dorsal 42 será sustituido por el dorsal 22.
Whistle goes, and we start the second half. Barcelona changed their lineup for the second half. A reaction, no doubt, to the half-time score. Gavi. Gavi cuts a frustrated figure right now. He just cannot get away.
Look, he could do with someone else.
He's having a shot! Oh no, a quite unbelievable miss.
Arsenal really are good at what they're doing. They'll gladly take any opportunity to launch that counter.
Bernal. Barcelona come out of the tunnel having undergone a change at half-time.
Well, I'm assuming that this is going to end up as a tactical change, Peter.
And the pass is intercepted. De Jong. Quality ball. And it's Rashford. Back into the middle, and it's Bernal. Araujo for Rashford. Aims beyond the defence. Oh, that's wonderful alertness. Pass somewhat off target. The message is clear, none shall pass. Zubimendi with 2 goals already to his name. That pass has been well intercepted. And here's Lewandowski. And there's the shot!
Great strike, the test for the keeper.
Well, there's always that risk, Peter, when a team commits too many numbers forward. You can't help but leave some gaps at the back.
Barcelona with their first corner, the first in the game for either side, actually. They've played it short. And now a sudden chance to counter. And there's green grass ahead of him.
Look, they've had their chance to regroup and rethink. Now they've got to stir a revival.
And that interception was most necessary.
That was well played, well stopped.
Chance here to counter. Rashford. And he cuts out the supply. Barcelona do have options available on the bench if they want to go that way. Well, it didn't look good for a while, but that was brave defending and they got away with it.
Oh, that's brilliantly defended, though. It looked destined for a goal. Yeah, they were looking for a counter-attack.
Araujo. And it's De Jong. And it's Rashford. Oh, he's found support out wide. Barcelona have it back and can go again. And he welcomes it in. Oh, he's enjoyed that. He evidently loves the contest. Well, that is not the best ball.
Great chance! Really well taken goal. Yet another goal in an awesome performance. They are in complete charge.
And that really is so impressive.
Yeah, that's what the game is all about. Excitement and entertainment. What a lovely moment.
And that means just one thing. Match ball.
Well, he's been on a crusade, and his first goal seemed to just whet the appetite.
Things looking so easy, almost too easy here. Well, the defence proved infallible then, but that won't be the last they'll see of him. It's a pretty loose pass. And here's Lewandowski. Oh, that's a very decent ball. Tries a shot! That's a sharp pass. Yamal. Trossard. Koundé kept aware, and it is reclaimed easily. Trossard, and now the breakaway.
Barcelona really have been second best here, second to every ball, and they can't have any complaints about where they are now. The good thing is they haven't given up, but it's not looking favourable. Arsenal couldn't really be more watertight in midfield. Not a trickle is getting through.
Looking to play him in. De Jong.
They've got to make this nice and quick.
Gavi picks it up out wide. And he's well positioned here. Very nicely done. And he was alert to it.
There's nothing more infuriating for a fan than seeing passing without penetration. They're just stuck in a rut.
Koundé spots it and intercepts. And that will be the final act.